Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by Al Jazeera, Afghanistan has accused the Pakistani military of conducting deadly airstrikes in the border provinces of Kunar, Khost, and Paktika, killing at least 13 people, including 11 children. Zabihullah Mujahid, the chief spokesman for Afghanistan's Taliban government, strongly condemned the strikes as a humanitarian crime and act of aggression, adding that 14 other women and children were wounded in the attacks. Pakistan has not immediately commented on the strikes, though it has previously targeted Pakistan Taliban (TTP) fighters inside Afghan territory. The air raids occurred just one day after suspected TTP fighters attacked a security outpost in northwestern Pakistan, killing 6 members of a paramilitary force. Relations between the two neighbors have been highly strained since the Taliban reclaimed power in 2021, with frequent border clashes and reciprocal accusations. While Pakistan claims Afghanistan harbors militants carrying out attacks on its soil, Afghan officials deny these allegations and accuse Pakistan of violating its sovereignty. According to the United Nations, cross-border fighting had already claimed the lives of hundreds of civilians earlier in the year. According to a report by the Liberty Times, a significant national security breach has been revealed in the UK. Recent parliamentary hearings disclosed that a Chinese-made tracking device was discovered in a British Prime Minister's official car as early as 2022. The device had been continuously transmitting location and communication data back to China. Alarmingly, members of Parliament were kept in the dark about this discovery until recently. Former diplomat Charles Parton testified before the House of Commons Business and Trade Committee, revealing that the tracker was embedded inside sealed components imported from China, which could not be easily disassembled. The SIM card-equipped unit was pre-installed before the parts reached vehicle manufacturers, routing data directly to Chinese state-owned suppliers. It remains unclear which of the 3 conservative prime ministers in office during 2022, Boris Johnson, Liz Truss, or Rishi Sunak, was the specific target. Security experts warn that China's growing monopoly over cellular communication modules found in cars, planes, and smart doorbells poses a remote control risk. While Beijing dismissed the allegations as groundless rumors, Downing Street and London's Metropolitan Police have declined to comment on security matters. According to a report by Phoenix New Media, OpenAI has updated its privacy policy for its AI chatbot, ChatGPT, with new terms set to take effect on June 22nd to $1,000. The core of this update is the introduction of an advertising mechanism. Users on the free and Go subscription plans will begin seeing advertisements during their use of the platform. However, users on paid tiers, including Plus, Pro, Enterprise, Business, and Education, will remain completely unaffected, enjoying an ad-free experience with the same high-quality responses. The official announcement states that these advertisements will be clearly labeled as sponsored content and will be visually distinguished from standard responses. OpenAI will offer personalized ads based on user activity within ChatGPT, such as clicked ads or chat contexts, though users can opt out of ad personalization in their settings. Addressing privacy concerns, OpenAI emphasized that users' personal information and chat logs will remain strictly confidential and will not be shared with advertisers. advertisers will not have access to chat histories, memories, or personal identities and will only receive aggregate performance metrics such as overall impressions and click counts. According to a report by Sing Tao, the second round of Peru's presidential election has plunged into an extremely tight race. The right-wing candidate Keiko Fujimori, daughter of former President Roberto Fujimori, is locked in a close battle with left-wing Congressman Roberto Sanchez. With approximately 18 million votes counted so far, Sanchez holds a razor-thin lead of only about 20,000 votes, making the final outcome highly unpredictable. Due to the extremely narrow margin, Bernardo Pachas, the temporary head of Peru's National Office of Electoral Processes, ONPE, told AFP that a definitive official result is not expected for another 2 weeks, or possibly not until the end of this month. Peru's electoral system is notoriously slow at tallying votes. During the first round of the presidential election in April, the official count took over 30 days to be fully completed. Both campaigns are now bracing for a prolonged waiting period as election officials meticulously count every remaining ballot. According to Gigi Press, the Bank of Japan released preliminary data on Wednesday showing that Japan's producer prices in May increased by 6.3% from a year earlier. This marks the sharpest rise since March 2023, accelerating from a 5.3% increase recorded in April. The surge in corporate goods prices is primarily attributed to high crude oil prices driven by escalating geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. Concerns over supply chain disruptions, particularly a de facto blockade of the Strait of Hormuz, have fanned worries regarding raw material supplies such as naphtha. As a result, price hikes have spread across a broad range of commodities. Petroleum and coal products jumped 13.8% in May, up sharply from a 5.3% increase in April. Chemical products, including polyethylene, also rose 13.4%, compared to 10.1% in the preceding month. The Bank of Japan reported that the Producer Price Index, which tracks the costs of goods traded between businesses, stood at 134.5 against the 2020 base average of 100. Out of 515 items surveyed, 418 registered price increases, while only 82 recorded declines. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.